Welcome to a special edition of Snack Attack with my beautiful friend, Kara.
Hi.
She is resident expert and favorite food
Cake.
is cake.
Cake is my favorite food.
Who better to help assess and judge these lovely gems? There's so many. There they are.
What a treat.
Than one who has such a refined cake palate.
I received the text. I was here 34 minutes later.
That's
a record.
The bat signal in the air, but it's just a cupcake.
I don't know the last time I moved so quickly.
Oh. Well, we have 6 to try. The vanilla one, as you know, because you were on the phone with me, is half gone for birthday celebratory situations as a good baseline. That has not been touched by my mouth or spittle?
I'm fine.
But I feel like vanilla's a good
place to start.
A good baseline to start at.
Let's pretend like you haven't tried it.
It seemed like the most festive birthday-y of the cakes.
So it's not a funfetti, it's a vanilla.
Nope, just standard.
Okay.
Look at you assessing the situation, getting in there. Straight vanilla.
Beautiful.
But those beautiful rainbow frosted,
yes.
Not frosting, icing. Nope.
Sprinkles.
That's the one.
Looks very moist. Do you have a problem with the word moist? Some people do.
Not in relation to cake.
That's exactly.
Like that's the most
appropriate
how else
word.
Do you describe a cake?
I don't understand when people are like, oh, that word's weird. Well, don't eat cake then. Okay, so we're just
having at it. Eat. Cheers. Cheers. Boop. The buttercream is like really good.
Mm-hmm. Delicious.
Pretty good standard baseline, I think. Like,
I feel like the vanilla had a little extra something.
Mm-hmm.
Like vanilla bean, maybe.
Yes. So there are little flakes, little specks.
Oh my gosh.
So yes.
Vanilla bean.
Delicious. See, that refined palate just cueing in on all the, even vanilla is a treat. Now the question becomes secondary cupcake from cupcakery number 1 or
that strawberry
dive into
one.
this situation. Yes.
I think we go here.
Okay. And then we can go back.
Yes.
And assess. Because this is really the only 1-to-1 correlation we have.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure. This is strawberry?
I would think.
Okay.
And I'm pretty sure this one is superior. Because that looks like the color of strawberries.
Yes.
And that looks like what you think of when you think of strawberries. Either way, I'm excited to try both. But that's kind of like muddy and dull, like real strawberries are in it. I'm excited. And are those flecks of strawberry?
I think it might be. Like strawberry seed situation happening in the
What a fantastic choice. This place is right by my house. So good job.
It was identified on site of the cupcake. That's the level of expertise we're dealing with.
That looks amazing. Yeah, they have a drive-through and everything. Yes. I just don't go very often because it's right by Morelli's. Yep. It's like if you're going to go over there.
That's exactly what I was telling my brother. I was like, I know where this place is. It's right next to my favorite ice cream shop, but I never go there because ice cream is right next door.
Because one of the best ice creams in Atlanta, right there.
So,
okay, I'm excited. Okay. All right, let's do it.
Oh, wow.
Oh, yeah.
So
this is falling apart.
Just even the texture of the cake, like, will not stay together enough to get on the fork. That's because how
it's full of strawberries.
Moist it is.
Full of strawberries.
You can't describe it any other way. All right.
Nope.
Cheers.
Amazing. Perfect.
Is it a cream cheese frosting too?
I feel like it's like a whipped cream cheese. It's like
The texture is like beautiful.
amazing.
I don't.
It's like a whipped. And see, I just love cake. I'm not a baker, so I don't know all the. But it
How to
feels
make
like
it that way?
Yeah, it feels like it tastes like when you go to the store and you buy like the Philadelphia whipped.
Yes.
You know,
it has that same sort of texture.
that's delicious. It's not overly sweet. So good.
And it has a very present strawberry taste.
I
to
could
it.
eat about 12 of those.
I mean, we've got about half as many.
I mean,
Not of the strawberry, but.
that's amazing. It reminds me of the strawberry cake from Piece of Cake.
Yes.
Delicious.
Yes.
Amazing.
Oh, goodness. We got some scraps. Cake scraps. Yeah.
Amazing.
That's a high bar.
Yeah.
I don't want to say I have concerns about this, but it looks a little like kindergartner's birthday by comparison.
Yeah.
Just this.
But you know, like sometimes you want a little bit,
Yeah.
you want a little like, this is not fancy. This is,
A simplicity
Yes.
to it. So right away, the knife meets a little bit more resistance on
Yes.
the icing than it did on the first one.
indeed. That icing looks good though.
And I mean, the one on the vanilla was,
It was good.
pretty good. It did definitely had like a firmer sort of
Yeah.
texture than
Which I like. The whipped thing was delicious, but I like an icing that makes you feel like you're gonna have a heart attack one day. Eat
There's
too
like
much
a
of it.
decadence to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I like a
hefty
hefty
icing.
frosting. Yes.
All right, so strawberry number 2. We've got our first one with a cream cheesy whipped
Yes.
icing. Our second with what looks to be more of a buttercream situation happening.
Oh.
We have a white spot in the cake itself, indicative of not mixing enough and
Possibly this
mixing what?
food coloring. Yep. This one is falling. I wasn't just getting impatient. It was falling. Yeah, so
So
that's okay. Again, sometimes this is
So there is, at least in
there
this
is
piece,
a strawberry in there.
yeah, a piece.
5-second rule.
Piece of.
However many seconds it's on the ground.
I was gonna say
On the table.
we're pushing 5, but yeah, there's a chunk of strawberry in there.
Yeah,
So
that makes up
a
for.
good sign.
Yeah. Is it a little gummy
Maybe.
or something?
Oh, I see what you mean.
I mean, it's delicious.
Still a strawberry.
Are we
cake.
supposed to be critiquing? Okay.
Yeah, all your insight, your dessert competition judging show.
I mean, if I was alone with it, it wouldn't last long. But if we're pretending,
But by comparison,
by comparison, it does taste like inferior. Yeah.
it definitely has a more artificial strawberry, and I think for me, like the ratio of cake to icing in that one is slightly, like it's more of a 1-to-1, whereas this one there's a little more cake to kind of lighten it up a little bit.
See, I prefer a 1-to-1.
Ah, okay.
I like for the icing to be as tall as the cupcake. So if the cupcake is this tall, I like the icing to be
Perfect.
over here. To me, neither of these have enough icing.
Take the
But-
icing off both of them, put them on the small cupcake.
Well, you
and
know
then
what
you're
I
good.
often do? I take the bottom of the cupcake
it.
off, I hack it off, put it on top, and then you have a sandwich with the icing in the middle.
Genius.
Delicious.
That's next level.
Yeah,
So we've got, I believe,
that's going to be amazing. Some
I'm
sort of...
thinking banana right? There's a banana chip, banana chocolate, banana peanut butter. You proposed perhaps.
Yeah.
We'll have
It just
to-
looks like there's a little peanut butter in
Yeah.
that frosting.
Are you okay with saving that one for last?
Yeah, because it's going to be the best one.
And then we've got a red velvet and
Something delicious. Maybe a pistachio. Or a
pistachio,
key lime.
key lime.
Probably key lime.
I'm trying to think of if there's anything else that is potentially green. And that's all I've got.
Amazing.
Preferences as to next up?
It's your birthday.
We'll go, ooh. I almost want to do red velvet since that's the next like closest
Yes.
to standard.
Yes.
Which the artistry,
Beautiful.
just lovely.
I've had their red velvet before and it was amazing.
Yeah.
Yeah. And, you know, red velvet's hard to screw up, but theirs was really good. I love how that one's a little lopsided.
Right? And it's like, it's just like slightly slanted for your
Yes.
viewing enjoyment.
I bet they did that on purpose.
Strategy. So the things you got to think of when you have a bakery.
Yeah. Look at that.
So smooth.
So smooth. The smoothest thing in town.
Don't tell Ava. All right.
Okay.
Piling up.
I hope you're planning on eating all
glop.
that.
Yes.
Okay, good. It's like, I don't know what you're doing over there,
Scraping
amateur.
off the fork on the corner here.
I'm just eyeballing it. Like,
I mean, earlier I was like flaking off some of the paper crumbs.
I love it.
I
think we have to have the 2 pieces with nuts.
Yeah.
Okay.
You can get the full experience.
Yeah.
Are there enough nuts on that piece? Same.
Yes. Oh yeah.
Same thing with the cake though. It just like,
Doesn't stay together
you
in a
can't
good
get
way.
it all on one forkful because
Yeah.
it's.
It's delicious. It's delicious.
They have their frosting like down.
If these were
Absolutely.
mine and we weren't on video and I had numerous ones, I would take one and just lick all the frosting off first. It's like a lickable frosting.
Yes, and especially I think with the texture too, because it does have that like
Yeah.
lightness to it.
Yeah.
Delicious.
You just want to lick all that frosting off. Amazing. Yeah.
Well done.
That is so good. And I feel like red velvet's so popular, it's like hard to make it special, but I would just go
Even
get...
still though, yeah.
No, yeah, I'm saying, like, I would just like I never get red velvet, but I would just choose this. That's delicious.
That's a good point. That like everybody does red velvet,
Yes.
but to make it
Yeah.
worthwhile is something else.
I would choose that one.
And the nuts on there are such a good accent.
Amazing.
Well done. Lime, or rather green.
Green.
So green, and then we will end with mystery banana because
It's got it's got a special layer of chocolate on there too.
it's gonna be
Yeah.
amazing.
I think this time you should eat whatever that little candy
The little
is.
chocolate nugget?
Yes.
Yeah, so there's a little like gem.
The strawberry one had one too. Do you think they're white chocolate?
Probably, I'm guessing they're like those melty wafers that you buy at Joann's.
Delicious.
And then they probably just have a mold of
Oh my gosh.
little gemstones.
Amazing.
And
You should so eat that little
can I
gemstone.
hack it in half?
No, go. It's your birthday. Eat the whole gemstone. Eat the whole gemstone.
There are a couple flecks of red. My knife cleaning technique. Oh my
Oh.
gosh. Just
Yeah. This is gonna be great.
the cake on the inside of the wrapper is like glistening because the cake is still, calling it damp rather than moist feels worse. Like that's
Moist.
more gross somehow.
No, it's very moist. It's not damp.
It's a moist cake. I don't know.
It's a moist
That's
cake.
all you got. It's a moist cake. All right. So
Try to get it in one fork this time. Ooh.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
It did come up pretty
It did.
good chunk. There's like, I think it must be key lime because
Not
the like graham cracker dusting
Oh,
on
it's
top.
key lime.
Is it?
Smell it.
Oh wow.
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
I don't know if I've ever smelled a cupcake that smells this good. Oh my gosh. Amazing.
Mm-hmm.
I love key lime pie though. Amazing. I did not get mine all in one bite. Amazing.
Absolutely.
It almost tastes like, I mean, it's a key lime pie and a cupcake. Amazing.
There's definitely, like, it still keeps that slight bit of tartness from the lime too, which I really appreciate because I think it's easy, especially with a cupcake, for it just to be all like sweet
Yeah.
and to fall kind of flat. But
Yeah. That one was somehow almost sweeter than the others. I love it. You thought I would have these brilliant things to say, and I don't, but that was delicious.
it's all brilliant.
That was
And
so
also,
good.
you're helping me eat all of this cake so
Yes.
that I don't end up.
There's a lot of dessert in
know
your
it.
weekend, so.
Yes, I have to strategize
Yes.
accordingly. I had a hazelnut latte before tutoring the other day, and that was like
Ooh.
my first foray into anything with sugar in it in the past 2 weeks.
I'm so proud of you.
And it was so sweet. It
sweet.
was so sweet, and I don't know if that's.
Did you finish it?
I took half of it home and I put it in the fridge, and then I mixed it with regular
Nice.
coffee today because I just couldn't. I don't know if it was
Yeah.
my palate, because sometimes places will do like genuinely too much syrup in
Yeah.
a dessert, or not dessert, in a coffee. But
But sometimes you really just, it's like your taste buds wake up again.
yeah,
Yeah. I always like kill mine again. Like every time I don't eat sugar for a while, when I eat it again, I'm like, oh wow. Yeah.
So
Yes.
just trying to remove the wrapper here, and the
Yes.
chocolate is still like soft enough to
Oh.
pull away from the cake.
Oh my.
It's not super firm. It's like a fudge more than it is
This is one that you lick the
a
paper.
chocolate shell.
I hope you'll lick this paper.
I mean, it's getting all over my fingers, so that's
Yeah.
a start.
Oh
All right.
yeah.
So, ooh.
Oh. Oh. That's okay.
It's all collapsing
That's okay.
outwards.
This one's gonna be
We'll brace it against the
amazing.
key lime. All right, final.
Let's try to smell and see if there's peanut butter.
Oh.
Or it's just banana chocolate.
It has like the stripes, like how a banana bread does. It has.
Yes, it does. Oh, it's
Oh,
just banana.
yeah.
Oh, yes, I
Yeah.
love banana. Oh my gosh, it's just banana.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Uh-huh. Everybody go home.
I don't think Lee's getting a taste of that one.
Oh, and the chocolate with it?
That was,
Yo.
and I have had this one before. It's heaven. It is so good.
That's so good.
I just got some on the floor. I'm sorry.
You're fine.
It is so good. I feel bad that they're watching us eat this and they can't taste this right now.
Well, if you...
I wonder if we can ship.
We'll plug them.
Indulge.
Indulge.
They have a drive-through.
Yeah.
They're next to one of the most popular ice cream shops in Atlanta, and they thrive.
I think that's probably, maybe the one like handicap they have is that
Yeah.
Morelli's is just so good. But
I
was
mean,
telling
this tastes like Morelli's dropped off a pint
Yes.
of banana for them to put in the batter. That is so good. Is Lee really not getting any? No, he's not. Sorry.
there are some crumbs. You know, the other half.
Exactly.
Clear winner and
Clear
grand
winner.
finale.
Cheers.
Banana
Happy
chocolate.
birthday.
Cheers.
What a great present, you guys. It's awesome.
Oh, it's better somehow.
It's so good. What were you about to say? I interrupted. I'm so happy.
Just that I was telling him earlier, I had concerns about Indulge being super good, because then that Plaza is even more problematic. You've got Morelli's on one side, and these delicious, incredible cupcakes next
Yeah.
door. And I've seen on their menu, I think they have a chai cupcake and something else that's like a unique flavor. That sounds delicious. Oh, there's a clump of banana I just ran into.
Oh my gosh. Stevie,
Delicious, so good.
Stevie and Fenwick's vet is right there too.
Ooh.
Last time I was at the vet, I was just like, oh my gosh, I want ice cream. I want a cupcake. I want ice cream. I want a cupcake. And I should have gotten both. Or just those. That is so good. There are some crumbs
Incredible.
there for him.
Yeah.
Amazing.
We've got so some half cupcakes left over.
Yes.
Except for the banana, which, you know, how could you? Although there's some chunks that will not go to waste for
No.
sure. Thank you
Amazing.
so much.
Thank you.
Delicious. And thank you
Thank
for all your
you.
assistance and your expertise.
It's the fastest I've moved in a long time.
I don't know what the next snack attack is, but hopefully it tastes as good as this one. We'll find out.
We'll do it on Ube.
Oh, yeah. You're
I'm not
so
normally
smart.
part of the snack attack.
I
but
mean,
I'm going to get myself
anytime.
in.
Come back anytime.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you.